If you've ever looked at the store on Magic Arena and seen you have normal packs and you have mythic packs and wondered, should I buy mythic packs? Are they better than normal packs? Well, that's exactly what we're going to find out today. Welcome back to Game School Dad with me, Martin. Today we're looking at these mythic packs in Magic Arena and trying to work out, is it worth spending more to get these mythic packs than getting just these normal packs? So these mythic packs were introduced back in March of 2022 as a way to help people to increase their collection of mythic cards, because when you complete all the rares from a set, once you have 4 copies of every single rare, any other packs you open are likely to give you gems as a reward rather than giving you a mythic, because cards are duplicate protected based on their rarity. So a normal pack, which will give you a rare most of the time, if you have 4 copies of every rare, will try to give you another rare, and because it can't, it will give you 20 gems instead. Now there is the chance that that normal pack might upgrade your rare to a mythic card, or it might change it to a wild card instead. It's not guaranteed, so the majority of times you will get 20 gems. Now getting 20 gems back for your pack that could have cost you 200 gems is really not the best deal. So that's why we have mythic packs. Mythic packs will give you, instead of a rare or mythic in that top slot, will give you a guaranteed mythic card. Or sometimes it will still upgrade to a wild card, and sometimes that wild card is still rare and not mythic. So although you won't get any normal specific rare from that set when you open this pack, there is a slight chance you will get a rare wild card instead of the mythic. Now people have reported that as a bug, or they've made complaints about it, but it is in the announcement for the mythic packs to say that this might happen. So it isn't a bug, it's not a problem, it's not something that's unintentional. It is meant to possibly give you a rare wildcard when you open this mythic pack. Now there is a method where you might be able to reduce the chance of getting a rare wildcard from a mythic pack if you would like to try that, and I will explain that very shortly. But first, I think it's worth pointing out, as I have said before, that wildcards are better than any specific card of that rarity. Rare wildcards are definitely better than any specific rare card, and mythic cards are very often better than any specific rare card. So whether rare wildcards are better than specific mythic cards from a set, well, I guess you could argue that either way. In fact, let me know in the comments below if you think you would prefer to have, if I could give you one thing now, would you prefer that I give you a random mythic card from a particular set, or would you prefer to have a rare wildcard instead? Which one's more valuable to you? So, like I said, if you have 4 copies of every rare from a set, there's not really much point in buying any normal packs from that set anymore. It's kind of a waste of your gold or your gems. So if you want to aim for having a set at 100% completion, or you're just looking for more mythics from a particular set, then the mythic packs are specifically there for you. But for the mythic packs, we're spending 30% more on getting each one of them. It's 1,300 gold instead of 1,000 gold for the normal pack. So is it better to get 10 mythic packs, or for the same cost, is it better to get 13 regular packs? Well, let's compare the numbers here. So it's going to be 13,000 gold or 2,600 gems. If you had that currency to spend in the game, would you get 10 mythic packs or 13 regular packs? So if you bought 10 mythic packs, they would give you 10 mythic cards, or potentially rare wild cards. And they would also give you, if we're talking about the most recent set, a whole load of your golden pack progress up here. So 10 of the mythic packs will get you an extra golden pack. So that will give you 6 other rare or mythic cards. Of the 6 cards that you open from a golden pack, at least one of them will be mythic rare, and there's a 1 in 8 chance for each of the other ones to be upgraded from rare to mythic as well. And from opening the 10 mythic packs and the golden pack together, so that's 11 packs towards your wildcard track progress, which is almost 2 wildcards in itself. So that's about another 1.8 wildcards worth, probably rare, but sometimes mythic. So when you add those all together, that's 17.8 mythic or rare cards that you'll get from opening 10 mythic packs. Most of those will be mythics, but 1 or 2 of them will probably be rare wild cards at least as well, with maybe 5 other cards being rares rather than mythics. Now if we look at buying 13 regular packs instead, from the packs themselves you will get 13 rares, or possibly a chance of it being upgraded to mythics or giving you wildcards instead. That's also 1.3 golden packs worth of progress as well, which equals roughly 7.8 extra rare or mythic cards. And it's 2.4 wildcards worth of progress on the wildcard track as well. So that's 23.2 rare or mythic cards that you'll get from opening 13 packs, with at least 2 or 3 of those likely to be wildcards as well. Now if you already have most of the rares or all of the rares from the most recent set and you open 13 standard packs, you're going to be spending lots of gold or gems on those packs and getting maybe a few hundred gold back and a few percent on your vault progress as well, which is not really anything, it's not really worth it, so you're going to be losing lots. So if you're in the position of having 4 copies of every rare in a set, if you want to get more mythic cards, if you want to try to complete that set further, there's no point in buying normal packs, you might as well buy mythic packs. But they're still 30% more expensive. So maybe you'd be better off buying more normal packs when the next set comes out, because you're probably going to give yourself an extra 6 cards or so by buying 13 regular packs compared to buying 10 mythic packs. So it completely depends on what your goal is. Do you want to have a few extra mythics, or do you want to have a greater selection of rare cards overall? Bearing in mind, most of the top tier decks that I've seen that seem to be out there contain a higher proportion of rare cards to mythic cards. You might have a deck that needs 40 rares and 10 mythics, or something like that. It makes me think that the rare cards are probably actually worth more than the mythic cards in a strange kind of twisted way. So I think in general the answer would be that you want to buy just the regular packs, and the mythic packs are only for the people who really want to complete a set to 100% completion, which might not have that much practical usage. So I guess it's just personal preference, but I wouldn't recommend that most people buy mythic packs unless you're in the position of having 4 copies of every rare in the current set. Because guaranteeing yourself a mythic card, apart from whether it's a rare wildcard, by paying an extra 30% more, I don't think is better than getting the normal pack and having the chance of it being upgraded to a mythic anyway. So the last thing I need to cover is, how do we try to make sure that those mythic packs, if we are buying them, don't give us a rare wildcard instead of the actual mythic card that we wanted in the first place? Which is presumably why you're buying the mythic pack, because you want a mythic card, you don't want a rare wildcard, even if they're worth more potentially. Well, if you want to try to avoid that, here's what I think you should do. There's the chance that any pack that we open will give us a wildcard instead of that rare or mythic card at the top. And the chance of that happening is roughly 1 in 30 packs. But Wizards of the Coast have also told us that every time you open a pack and it does not give you a wildcard, the next pack you open is more likely to give you a wildcard, and the 1 in 30 is just the average of all those attempts. And when you open a pack that does give you a wildcard, the chance of getting a wildcard from the next pack is reset to the lower amount. So I guess this means the best way to open your mythic packs is to wait until you open a rare wildcard or mythic wildcard from a regular pack, and then as soon as you've done that, open up as many mythic packs as you can, maybe 10 or 20 at the most, because if you open more than that, you're getting really close to the chance that you're getting a rare wildcard from your next one. And then I guess if you do go over that and you happen to open a rare wildcard from a mythic pack, you might as well carry on because it's reset the chance to that lower amount again. But I think if you wait until you open, say, any new pack or different pack, it gives you a wildcard, go and open 10 or 20 mythic packs if you have them to open, and you should be able to avoid getting the rare wildcard instead of the mythic card that you've paid for. So let me know what you think in the comments below. Would you rather buy 13 normal packs or 10 mythic packs? Do you think there's ever much use in buying the mythic packs unless you're completely full on all the rares from a set? And don't forget, you can like the video and subscribe to the channel to make sure you don't miss out on any future Magic Arena content. Thanks for watching to the end, and I will see you in the next video.